Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube and Twitch, I guess technically. Quivz here. Quivz does stuff, and we are playing now some Valheim. Apparently, I neglected to change the streaming software to have Valheim selected, but there we go. We are playing Valheim. After all that effort, I still screwed something up, but that's okay. It was only minor. Yes, not a lot to mention. Let's just jump into it. So in our last episode, we had got a forge, but we're still short charcoal. A charcoal furnace, charcoal forge, whatever it was called. I need to find more Surtling cores, which means I need to find another dungeon somewhere. We've managed to kill a few trolls by staying far enough away and shooting them with arrows that we now have a piece of troll armor, which is nice. 2 pieces of troll armor by the looks of things, which is why we're all blue. Dubba-dee-dubba-die. And yeah, we're sort of heading towards that wonderful bronze tier. Now, I haven't... It's been a while. It's been long enough that I don't really remember everything. Like where everything was, etc., etc. I think these should be in here. Right. You got the beehives, you got the tanning rack, and I got the chopping block. That's right. Okay. Don't have any coal. Don't have any processable items. It's all in there already. So I need to make charcoal kiln. That's the word. Kiln. That's what I was looking for. And a forge. But a forge requires a lot more copper than I currently possess. And yeah, it is being really hard without enough actual copper. So, let me take a sip of my coffee before it gets too cold. Those of you who have watched my streams know I often forget my coffee and I end up drinking cold coffee, which is, you know, not ideal. It's not horrible, but it's not ideal. Right, so there's plenty of copper. Copy that, Breaker 1. Let's try this area and see if there's a dungeon. There's probably not going to be, but you never know. I don't know what I died to recently, but apparently I died to something like right here. I was expecting to see a corpse. Oh well. Right, so let's go and explore this bit of the map that is unexplored. It's actually been a while since I played Valheim. All the controls feel a bit weird at the moment. Might take me a few minutes to get back into the swing of things, but I do know what I'm doing. I've certainly played this game often enough. So it should all be... It is an old hat. The hat feels a bit strange because maybe it doesn't fit like it once did, but it will settle into shape in a moment. Sounds like a deer. You can never have too many deer. And a boar. Mushrooms are always good as well. Now, uphill is even worse. So you have to aim a bit above it to start with, but how much above it do I have to adjust for uphill? Apparently that was enough. Now, I was going to say, I thought that boar heard me. It did. Can it, like, not work out how to get to me to attack me, or what? Because they tend to run and then attack. Ooh, level 2 boar. Oh, damn. Differences in altitude causing problems. Right, still not that strong, even for a level 2 boar. Nope. Got him. Now, I did see another one over here somewhere. So I can find that one. I might get a stealth kill on it real quick. So, aim high. Uh-oh. And now I don't have a weapon. Right, now I do. Not ideal, but it still worked fine. We're fine. Eat a mushroom, eat a berry. And then we can continue on in the direction we were going before. I don't actually have high hopes of finding a dungeon in this direction, but I'm going to try. Wasn't quick enough. Deer saw me before I, what's-his-face, ducked. Because, yeah, the only other way I know to make charcoal is with food, and it's a waste of food, so we don't want to do that. We want to minimize that as much as possible. So there's a bit of an unexplored area here, and maybe, just maybe, there's a dungeon in it. I don't have high hopes though, because I'm pretty sure the dungeons are mostly in the Black Forest, and I don't think this is going to turn out to be Black Forest. Unless it's Black Forest down there, it kind of looks a bit different. Nope, I'm wrong, it's just more normal forest. Grab these mushrooms because they're kind of hard to find. Not a highly likely circumstance that I'm going to find a dungeon. I need those Surtling cores. Now it is just possible, I believe, to find Surtling cores in chests in some of these abandoned houses and things, for example. So, you know, definitely check those while the opportunity presents itself as well. Always a possibility of another bee for beehives too. Yeah, nothing in here. Big open bit of plain, not likely to be a dungeon in that. It's alright, we'll sort of try to fill in some of this on the way to Eikther, and sort of look around here, see what we find. It could be down here. Yeah, maybe I'll go across there. Let's go and have a look-see and see what we can find. Actually just ran past a couple of boars there, but I don't think I need any more leather scraps at the moment. I could be wrong, but I don't think I do. I think I'm alright for leather scraps right now. So I did hear a deer then, but don't really know where exactly, so I'm not going to go running after him just yet. Alright, this is a bit of a swampy area. So I don't really want to go swimming into that. But we might follow the coast for a bit and see what we find. Oh, I really thought that was a dungeon for a minute. Looked a bit dungeony. We'll just see what there is, just in case this runs into some blackwood that I hadn't yet found, which would be nice. Could happen. Now, I think you're supposed to build a raft and go out to sea at some point. I haven't gotten that far into the game. So I don't know for sure, but pretty sure I've seen that in some of the promotional materials. What the hell is that? Some sort of weird rock. Just to put that amber pearl on it. Some sort of altar or similar, perhaps? Anyway, hadn't seen that before, that was new. I mean, that looks oceany, it's got waves in it. This looks nothing like a beach, but... yeah, I assume I'm supposed to go that way at some point. Could try for a sneak up throw, but I missed last time and it was annoying, so then you have to run in and get your weapon back. Seems like mushrooms and berries last hardly any time at all, but that's okay, we've got lots of them. Let's just keep going at the moment. Is that tin? No. Just a shiny stone. Being affected by the rather good lighting of Valheim. Valheim is quite well lit. Man, this is really loud in my ears as well. It shouldn't be as loud for you because of the way I have OBS set up, but it's actually really loud in my ears. But well, you know, you get that. We'll deal with it. We will proceed. I can talk without being able to hear myself. It's fine. It's even worse when you talk and you do hear yourself, but you hear yourself echoed, like late. So that happens quite a bit at work with sometimes you have to do calls over the radio, but there's someone else really close to you who also has a radio, so you hear yourself over their radio, but slightly delayed. It's, yeah, very annoying, very hard to speak that way. Getting to night, not ideal, but again, you know, you get that, you cop it, you deal with it, it's fine. We shall persevere. See if I've explored this house before. I might have done. It looks like I have. It does appear to be in the area that I've actually been to, as opposed to area that I haven't. Yara, there's nothing here. Some nearby necks that I can't see. Oh, there's one. Probably haven't been into that one. But yes, so I need a total of 5 Surtling cores to get a charcoal kiln. Desperately need it. And so far we've got the 5 that I needed for the forge. That was pretty good. Got some materials smelted by wasting food. Now, this is on easy, so I do have more food than I need. So I could spend a little more time smelting copper with food, but I don't want to, because you want to progress. You want to get that charcoal kiln. So it seems like a better use of my time to actually go looking for the ingredients to make the charcoal kiln than it is to turn food into coal and progress to the Bronze Age without even having access to charcoal. So I really do want to find another dungeon. But of course that is being currently more difficult than one would have expected. That's a high-level dwarf. What's he doing there? Don't normally get grey dwarves unless it's close to the Black Forest. Is there Black Forest near here? I don't see any. Maybe nighttime affects the spawn difficulty? Like I said, I've never looked up anything in a wiki or anything for this game. I've only played it. I have not used any other resources to find out how one should be playing it, or, you know, any of the tips, tricks, cheats, exploits, etc. yet. I've just played, and I thought one of its finest qualities is that you can just play. There is, you know, you don't need a wiki to play this game. Many other games where a wiki is essential. This is not one of them. Haven't been back here in a while. Okay. I mean, I kind of knew that already, but sure. I can do that, Hugin. I don't know whether I should be running around in the dark like this, but by the time I make it home, the sun will be coming up again anyway. Oh, yeah. I mean, probably not true, and I could go and get my rested bonus, etc, but nah. So I must apologize for the dark. I'm running around in the cold dark of Valheim. Doesn't give you a lot to see, but you know, it's okay. You can see enough, I'm sure. I mean, you're seeing what I'm seeing, so if I can deal with it, you can deal with it. And you're going to have to, because I'm the one in control. If you really must, turn up your own brightness. Be a gamma cheat. Right, big bit of open plain here as well. Was kind of saw that before, but didn't enter it. Don't see any pine trees nearby, so there's no black forest in the vicinity. Well, there's a fairly large chunk of unexplored land, and then back to the black forest over there. What was that, grey dwarf? Yeah. Maybe they do spawn at night. That's the second grey dwarf not in a black forest I've found. I don't know whether there's a way to tell the time in this game either. There's no like sun-moon indicator. I suppose I could look in the sky. That's probably what I'm supposed to do. I could also be walking around with a torch out, which would make things infinitely more visible. No beehive, no nothing. He's miles away. Another big bit of open plain. Another grave. Sometimes you get skeletons. There's one. Nope. Cool. Not ideal. Still worked. We didn't lose much health. Just a little bit. Is there a moon? There's the moon. Traveling that way across the sky. Looks like it goes east to west, unlike... What's the game that failed? Oh, Terraria, that goes west to east. And it had just gone on so long that I guess nobody felt like changing it in the end. Do we change it from east to west? No, everybody expects the sun to rise on the left-hand side of the map and go to the right-hand side of the map. We shouldn't change it now. It's been going on too long. So they never changed it. Right, well that is copper. I could at least head up that way to get some more copper. And we can look around here. We might get into some Black Forest area that might give us a dungeon. If we're really lucky. Wow, that scared the hell out of me. Deer from nowhere. Let's see now. Oh great, and now it's raining as well. What a wonderful night this one's been. Oh wow, that's an awesome noise. I don't know whether I hadn't heard that before, but yeah, the lightning in headphones, super good. That's really impressive. Oh, yeah, like really impressive. Nothing good. Another torch. Let's put a torch in my quick bar and let's run around with a torch. Why not? That barely adds any light at all. Oh, day 11, must be morning then. That is one extreme thunderstorm. Ooh, mushrooms. Yes, you cover more ground when running, but because of the stamina mechanics of this game, I'm not a big fan of running when exploring, because you might run into something you have to fight, and then you've got no stamina. So I tend not to do it. I tend to walk, keep my stamina up, be safe. It's annoying to have to run really far in your undies to go and find your body. That being said, I will do it occasionally, and you do get skill improvement for it, so, you know, you can run sometimes, just don't always run. Alright. Let's see if we can Head back towards this mountain, follow it down. We'll find some more copper, we'll grab some more of that. We didn't find the dungeon we were looking for so far. But there are more places to look, and we will go and look there. Soon. Soon. Oh! Run out of stamina. That was close. I mean, it wouldn't have really hurt. I'm wearing pretty good armor and everything, but, you know, still. Don't take damage you don't have to take. Don't run out of stamina, he says as he runs out of stamina. Right, so it becomes Black Forest here, but we've pretty much explored it and we didn't find a dungeon, so that's problematic. But there was a lot of copper, so we'll take some of that copper and head back with that. Whoa! Where did you come from? I didn't actually know you could zoom out. Good to know now. Helpful when things sneak up behind you. Damn it. And out of stamina again. Stand still. Gonna have to do some inventory management. I must be pretty full by now. Yar! No more spare space at all, in fact. How are we doing for weight? We're still alright for weight, and everything here is kind of useful. I don't actually know. There are some things in there that, like, I don't know whether they do anything. The trophies? What do I do with the trophies? They count for anything? There we go. Cool. Lunar Stream Manager. Followed me 13 minutes ago. I didn't see that. I don't know whether that's a real person. If it is, thank you very much. Otherwise, I assume Twitch has, like, kind of bots that check in on you periodically. For what purpose, I don't know, but I assume that they have them. I would have them. So that could just be that. But anyway, if it's not, and if I'm mistaken, thank you very much. Always nice to have follows. So I don't really need stones. Stone's going to be easy to get, so I will be... Thought I heard something. I will be dumping any stone I pick up out of my inventory, obviously, because I don't need it. Improve my pickaxe skill, that's always good as well. Give ourselves a chance for our stamina to recover a little bit before we go back into hitting this. Right, so no dungeon yet. But I did kill a lot of boars and a lot of deer on the way over here. 6. So I might make the forge regardless, because I've got enough copper to do so. I need to look into all these plugins for Twitch as well, all these extensions and viewer interactivity and, you know, chat overlay and things like that. Why am I not picking up that copper? Carrying too much. It's fine, we don't need a bunch of stone. I bring tidings. Cool. I kinda knew that, Hugin. So I'm basically going to go until the axe breaks, I think. It's probably the most responsible way to do this. And then head home with as much copper as I manage to collect. I will make the forge, which will allow me to start making tin, bronze, and bronze armor. At least I think it does. I've been that far into the game once, but that was like in my earlier playthroughs where the game had just come out and I sort of gave it an early go. It's been a while since I played, and I did start this Let's Play, but I could only really play this once a week, so... And there it goes. That's as much as we can carry. It's not too bad, we got some stuff there. Home is that away, James. Really, really far away, in fact. But that's okay. You get that. Take me a while to walk home, but we shall indeed get home eventually. Thunderstorm is finally broken. That took a long time. Try not to enter the snow, because the last time I did that, it started to hurt. So that next biome clearly is the next level of difficulty, one would assume. And apparently you need warmer clothes to go in there. I don't know where or how I'm supposed to get that. Once again, I've managed to do this game without a wiki so far. I'm not going to look anything up until I absolutely 100% have to look stuff up. It's one of its finest features is that everything is relatively self-explanatory. If you know how to play survival crafting games, Valheim doesn't require you to look anything up straight away, because it's all pretty simple. All the mechanics kind of just work. They're all kind of obvious. I think there were one or two things where I was like, how does this work? And then within minutes, I worked out how to do it without actually looking anything up. I just sort of... I was umming and erring for a few seconds, and then by trial and error, you get it. You don't need help. You're stumped for a minute, which isn't so bad. Being stumped for a minute is fine. The fact that you then get past it without having looked anything up gives you a sense of progression and a sense of achievement that is missing in a lot of games. Nintendo's really good at it. They pace their games fabulously, so you always feel like you're achieving something. Breath of the Wild, Pokemon games, any Mario game, they're all like that. They're all really well done. More copper up there. It's alright, I need to dump off all this gear. I've got way too much gear at the moment. Need to do repairs. I could probably make charcoal. I've got more than enough freaking food now. So I could probably make some coal using food. And then I can use that to get enough copper so that I can have nice 6 honeycombs or whatever they're called. Right, what goes in here? Don't have any tin ore. I do have more of that stuff. That can go in there. Oh, look at that. See, I've got way too much food. So yeah, we will burn some food, which I'll get on now because, oh, fire that up, start burning some food. Let's see, what else have we got? Anything else that goes in this chest? No. What about that first chest? Lots of that. That goes in there. Bit of that. That goes in there. A bit more of that. That goes in there. Some more of that. Feathers. They go in there. Check this one out. This has got trophies in it, so all of those go in there. That goes in there with that. Add some more stone to that, because why not? Raw copper is not in here. It's about everything. This pearl is the new one. So I'll put that there, and everything else should be in my inventory for the moment anyway. Repair everything that can be repaired. Grab the 2 lumps of coal that it gives us, dump them in this. I could actually make some steps, but then monsters would actually be able to get into my house. It's preferable that they can't get into the house. Sounded like a piece of copper finishing. Yep. So I think that's 3 copper bars now. Yep. Need 6, I believe, to make a forge. I should expand my house as well. Might make the house a bit bigger, because I think I want the forge to be inside rather than outside. I mean, the kiln that's sort of... not kiln, the smelter. Kind of makes sense for that to be outside, but I think a forge should be indoors. I don't know. It feels like it should be indoors, so we're going to put it indoors. So let's go to building, which we haven't done in some time. We'll add some floors. 2, 3, and 4. It's been a while since we've added some supports, so we don't want the house to start falling down. So let's see if we can get a few support structures in, perhaps? No, doesn't want to snap under there? What about a short one? Can I do a short one? A short one's not going to hit the floor. Yeah, it's very annoying, this. You can't get them to snap where you need them to snap all the time. I'm not entirely up on how this building system works. It sort of works, it sort of doesn't work sometimes. Can be annoying. I don't even think that's touching the ground. That is, so that's fine. We'll use that one. That one works. If I could just get another one in somewhere. There, it wants to go there. I want it to go there. If I could get it to snap in the middle, that'd be good. But I won't, so we'll put one there that'll add enough stability to the house that I don't have to think about it. I should have, at the moment, enough. I'm not making any of that. I should be making some of that. One. 8. Rotate that to the appropriate position. Rotate that to the appropriate rotation. That's the word I'm actually looking for. Some of this shallow roof stuff. And there we go. That might give me enough space to put a forge in, I don't know. Yeah, probably. The forge even looks like it should be undercover, so it seems to... probably a good idea. Four of 6 copper. Using food as a resource. 5 of 6 copper. Using food as a resource. I mean, I could probably keep them on me now because I'm going to use them soon anyway. Just waiting for this meat to burn. Might be able to make a copper weapon or something almost straight away. Now what else did we need for the forge? Stone. I need 4 coal as well. Oh dear. Well, it probably is worth burning even more food then. So there, now we've got enough copper, but I need to burn extra food. I'm going to need some stone, so we better get some stone out. Too much stone. But that's cool. And 4 coal, we've got everything else. Right, that's fine. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. So that's 2 coal. Didn't mean to add wood there, but oh well, we added a bit of wood. That's fine. That still works. It's all good. Is it nighttime? It is nighttime. Let's sleep. Food didn't burn. Interesting. So it doesn't actually progress time for crafting stations. Interesting, interesting. So honeycomb's really good, but a very short food timer. Like the food time is real short. Doesn't last very long at all. But it gives you a lot of food. Does any one side look more like the front side? That side looks more like the front side. Let's put it right up against the bed. Not overlapping too much. There we are. Make bronze. Can make bronze times 5. 1 tin and 2 copper. Damn. Copper knife. Probably discover more things once I've made bronze would be my guess. So yeah, I guess I want to just keep making some food into coal and make my first bronze and just check that all works, and then we'll go a bit further once we've gotten that far. So I need to make at least 2 copper ore to make a first piece of bronze, and then we'll see what that unlocks. Yeah, Lunar Directory. Once again, thank you very much if you're a person and not some form of bot. It's interesting. It's telling me they followed me, but I'm not getting any extra actual followers on the Twitch interface, so I'm assuming there's some sort of Twitch management accounts or something that don't count as real followers, but I don't know. Maybe the follower takes longer to update than that, and I'm insulting someone. If so, I'm truly sorry. Yeah, I'm new to Twitch. Very, very new to Twitch. I haven't streamed on the platform. This is my 3rd stream of all. As far as YouTube goes, of course, I've been streaming for some time, and this is like my 100th video or something. I think, no, probably not. Probably in the 80s now, I would guess. But we're going to get there soon. Oh no, that's cooked meat. I don't want cooked meat. I want coal. I stuffed it up. Oh no. It's alright. You are exposed. Oh, because I'm underneath the chimney. Let's see if one piece of coal will get me 1 more copper bar. I need 1 more copper bar and I can make my first bronze bar. More honey. Excellent. Did not have enough coal to make 1 more copper bar. We're almost there now though, so it won't be long. Cool. Yeah, because a bronze knife, I don't really fight with a knife. I mean, I know it's one of the things you can fight with. I don't really fight with a knife. I've enjoyed the spear once I discovered the spear. I was a big fan. Right, my first bronze bar. Yep, I was right. Once you make your first bronze bar, unlock a whole bunch of other things. Gear. Two-handed. Is that a kind of spear or not? Well, there's a bronze spear, so that would be what I would be trying to make. So I'm going to need 12 more copper bars, and I've actually got enough tin. Change my axe to a bronze axe at some point. Upgrade all my armor. Bronze buckler would be nice as well. Bronze plate. Bronze nails, used in the construction of ships and furniture. So I'm probably eventually going to want to make those. But since what I would really like is a bronze sphere first. Or do I do it and have a look? I'm sure I'm going to make that and it's going to unlock a bunch of recipes. But I don't know. Is it a waste of my super rare resources or not? I'm going to do it. Let's find out. Cart. That's it. A cart. That's disappointing. Right. So we've learned some new stuff. There's a cart, which I assume you can push around and use to drag more resources backwards and forwards. We'll look into that at a later date. Oh, I suppose we could look into it now. What is it made with this? Anvils. Forge improvement. Only takes 2 bronze. Might be worth making that first. Smelter, we've got. Charcoal kiln, we don't. Cauldron. So that's so I can make better food? That only takes a bunch of tin. Maybe we could make that. Ah, there it is. A cart. Wood, bronze nails, and a workbench. Yeah, don't know. Can make a raft as well. Wood, leather, scraps, and a workbench. Interesting. Deer rug. Let's make a deer rug. Deer rug. Hope you are well. Do I have enough for a deer rug? I don't think I do. 4. No, I do. I've got 5. Why make a deer rug? Well, there's this whole comfort thing, and I think it makes a difference. I think your rested goes up quicker, so it might be worth it. I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm going to put a deer rug down anyway. Right there, near the fire. Comfort 5, excellent. I was right, it does make things more comfortable. So, I don't know exactly what that does. But I've done it. Right. Dungeon. There was a dungeon there and we cleared it. That's the mountain. Unless there's one in this little section here. It doesn't appear to be anything to the north. Let's go and look in that little section there. It's the last little bit of what I assume is Black Forest. I can probably grab a bit more tin and a bit more copper while I'm there. Even if I don't find a dungeon, won't make it a wasted trip. We'll do something with the trip. We'll pick up some of the rarer resources. I swear that's a greyling, but I don't see him anywhere. Here we are. Don't have this one marked. It's alright. Or do I leave the copper and go and get the tin? And try and make the cauldron? No, I don't think so. I think that really sounded like greylings. There they are. Greylings not really to worry about. Grey dwarfs really to worry about. Greylings, chances are he'll run away. I think he might come back eventually, but it'll probably be a while. So yeah, collect a bit of copper, but then straight back to looking for that dungeon, because it's far more important. Improved weapon and armor for while in the dungeon. That's also beneficial, but we do that by finding the dungeon and getting the Surtling cores so I can make coal, damn it. Yeah, so this can be a bit of a slow game, but I mean, a lot of survival crafting games do have these periods of grind where you have to do one thing to do another. The dungeons are more exciting. I sometimes die in them. But finding one is not quite as simple as one would hope. Oh, I don't think I put the stone back. I think I've got an inventory full of stone, don't I? I do. Way too much stone. It's alright, we're not that far from home, so I might, after grabbing this copper, make a return trip, because yeah, I'm just going to be overloaded, and you can pick up a lot of stuff in dungeons, and I think Surtling cores are quite heavy, if I remember correctly. Might be misremembering, but I do think they are quite heavy. The pickaxe can, of course, dig out the actual ground as well. It's not only used for gathering this copper deposit resource. It's just also used for gathering this copper deposit resource. So again, I think we'll go until this axe breaks. Yep, can't fit any more stone. And then we'll return home. The axe is going to break before I finished harvesting the next one, so I won't bother. I'll just go now. Might help if I was facing the right way and not running into a tree. I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing Free Guy, the new... What's his damn name? The guy who did Deadpool. Being a gamer, and that's a gamer movie, obviously, like you have to know games to get it, kind of like Ready Player One. There was a lot of that movie where if you weren't a gamer, you didn't get it. I'm expecting Free Guy to have a lot of similar stuff, that if you are a gamer, there are bits that are going to make more sense to you than to the rest of the audience. But we shall see. I don't know. I could be wrong about it. Yeah, I got more of that. Probably going to need another chest. Let's make another chest. What did it just say? The forest is moving? What the hell is this? I've never seen this before. Oh, that hits hard. Wow, there's a lot of them. Didn't get a chance to sort my inventory either. So might be worth doing Eikther here. Oh wow, he took no damage. Do they just keep coming? Do I have to maybe kill the brute? They do appear to keep coming. Let's try and kill the brutes. So, the forest rests again. Oh, okay. So maybe it's just you have to survive the waves. Ooh, damn. Hugin wants to talk to me. He's probably going to tell me all about this. Ouch. Oh, that's a bad time for a world save. Ooh, ran out of stamina. Whew! New material, dandelion. New thing, maypole? What's a maypole about? Monsters will lay siege to camp from time to time. Strength of an arms does not guarantee victory in this situation. Build a strong defense to weather out the storm. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, a lot of resources there on the ground. We will have to pick all of that stuff up momentarily. Yeah, right. I do need to make, I believe, another chest, but apparently I don't have enough wood, which is surprising because I've, got a lot of wood, but I think it's all sitting on the ground out there. Dandelion. First dandelion I've collected, apparently. That's unexpected. Do I need more stone? No, I think having 50 stone... Oh, it's probably going to make me pick it up again anyway. Let's pick it up for now. And we'll put a dandelion in there. Why not? Then I can run around and pick all this crap up. Wonder what a maypole does. Do I spend the resources to make one? First grey dwarf trophy, that's surprising. I haven't picked up the dandelions because in previous playthroughs I could never work out what they were for, so I just didn't. I think that would have given me enough wood to make another chest. Yes. So we'll do that, and then we will proceed to stack more things on other existing things where possible. Apparently, even more stone. We'll put that in there now. Can't be teleported. Things can be teleported? Wasn't even aware that was a thing. There's a neck nearby. I can hear him. Close enough to be heard at this range. But alright, we don't need to do that. We need to find this damn dungeon. Okay, there we go. Nice foggy morning. So again, could be here. Could maybe be beyond this here if it becomes Black Forest beyond that, perhaps. Could be in there, but I doubt it. But down here is possible. And over there is possible. I'm going to go over there to where that clear dungeon is and go beyond it and see if there's anything beyond it. Wow, it's foggy. Get my equipment out because one needs equipment. A good idea to actually have a weapon in hand rather than run around without one. I'm also going to very quickly... The YouTube stream seems to have dropped massively behind live, so just update that so it's actually back to the live stream, or closer to where I actually am. That's just better. Prefer it that way. Maypole. Dandelion thistle and a workbench, and you can make a maypole, which is a piece of furniture, which means it's probably just another comfort item. Would be my best guess. Interesting, though. Here next, don't see next. Which wood have I got? I've only got 12 wood now. I stopped basically collecting wood because you always end up with too much wood, but apparently now I'm running low, so might as well, when I walk past branches, start grabbing them again. Something I tend not to do too much. Oh. Sorry. I have an itch. Exhibit A. So yeah, the occasional siege. I wasn't aware of that mechanic. That's new. That's a nice addition as well, actually. I think it's good. Oh. Can be kind of hard to see with all the foliage in the way. Maybe that's why I haven't zoomed out so far before. Because with all the damn trees, it actually makes things worse. It's harder to see. Right. This house is in a little tiny bit of unexploredness. Ah, man, there's never anything good. You always hope for something good and you never get anything good. We're going the right way, we are. We could go a little bit more in an easterly direction than southerly direction than we currently are, but mostly we're going the right way. Double remains. Do a bit more running, cover a bit more ground at speed because we're not getting anywhere fast. And then of course immediately have to stop to pick up wood. Got wood. Wood for sheep. Settlers of Catan joke there for those of you in the know. Otherwise that just sounds dirty, but that's the idea. It sounds dirty, but it's not, because it's a Settlers of Catan thing, where you will trade a wood resource for a sheep resource. But because of the nature of Settlers of Catan, you will just say wood for sheep. Makes a good t-shirt as well, because a lot of people don't get it and are like, what kind of joke is that? Are you trying to insult someone? Like, no, it's just Settlers of Catan. What's Settlers of Catan? Anyway, and then you could either spend hours explaining or go and Google it. Actually, that is a convenient modern thing. Back in the old days, when someone didn't understand, you had to explain, and then you would always get people who like wouldn't accept your explanation and be like, you're lying, or that doesn't sound like a real thing, so on and so forth. And that would just be something you'd have to deal with. These days, you can just tell people, go Google it. And, you know, it's on their own recognizance to go and look and see if you were telling the truth and if it is what you said it was. And you don't, and if they don't want to, that's their fault, not yours. Dude, all you had to do was go look it up. It's not my fault if you didn't want to look it up. Next time, just go look it up. But yeah, the old settlers of Catan wood for sheep. I can't remember what the other resources in settlers are. Brick, maybe? Stone? Something. Right, so I might follow the coast for a bit and kind of see where the boundaries are. Grabbing wood as I go. Grabbing wood. That's even worse. Little island out there with nothing on it, apparently. Don't see any black forest looking area so far. Appears to still be very much the plains? I don't know what this area is actually called. I'll have to swim this tiny little piece of channel and then continue on because... why not? Ow. Where is it? Oh, it's right there, is it? Alright, I'll tell you what. And then we'll try and use the bow. Oh dear, you'll have to excuse me for a moment, I'm getting a phone call. And I'm back. Sorry about that, just work, wanting someone to cover a shift, so... Yes, I'm gonna have to work tomorrow, which means I had planned to stream again tomorrow as well, but I won't be doing that because I'll be going in instead. Might stream the night, possibly, for a couple of hours, we'll see. But yeah, gotta pick up those extra shifts. I need to move house, I need the money to move house. Need several $1,000s to get white goods because I do not own my own washing machine, my own fridge, my own microwave. What else does one normally need? Anyway, those things. I need a better bed, don't underestimate how important it is to have good night's sleep. Work is far less of a chore if you sleep well. So spend good money on a bed. Don't cheap out on a bed. It's the one thing that I would say you should never cheap out on, is a bed. Doesn't have to be, you know, no latex, memory foam, pillow top, blah, 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 blah. Although, hell, if you can afford one of those, you go right ahead. But at least get yourself a decent bed, and that's one of the things that I want to do, is I'm not going to cheap out and get a crappy bed. I'm going to have a really good bed when I move out. I have a good bed now, but I could do better, so I'm going to spend about $2,000 on a bed. That's $2,000 Australian, so about $1,000 American. You can pretty much halve most of the values I say, although 9 out of 10 I will then almost immediately go, oh yeah, and in American that would be this much money. But yeah, not always. So if I don't assume, it's about half if you're American. I mean, yes, about half. If I quote American in Australian dollars, it's about double. Because that's just how the exchange rate currently works. It's been a long time since we've had more buying power than the American dollar. There was a while there where we did, and it was spectacular. Because we could go onto American mail order sites and buy things in American dollars, which was like, you know, let's say something was $50 American. Normally that would be $100 Australian. There was a while there, way back during the GFC, the last GFC, where the Australian dollar was trading 1 for 1, and even like 90 Australian cents was buying an American dollar. And we were buying stuff online like absolute crazy during that period. Because your stuff is cheaper to begin with. Like, even ignoring the exchange rate, you can actually get things just for cheaper. Not always, but sometimes. So when our exchange rate was really good, it was doubly as good to buy American things. Because we were paying nothing for products. Well, not nothing, but very little. It was extremely worthwhile. But it's been a long time since we've been in that situation. The Australian dollar does okay, but we haven't been that strong in years. COVID's hit us pretty hard like everywhere else. We've had to do a lot of stuff to get by. We're doing okay financially, I'm pretty sure. You know, there's difficulties everywhere. Most of the world has been affected. There are a few places where I assume like they've just damn near avoided it because they're maybe too isolated or something, but you know, then I heard that in the research base at Antarctica, COVID turned up there. So, you know, it got everywhere, affected most people. Very, let's call it an insidious disease. I think that's the right word. Gets everywhere? Insidious? Possibly, possibly not. Now, I spent all this time trying to get to this area that I've filled up my inventory with crap before I made it here. So I basically almost have to turn around and go home. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to explore a little bit and see if I can find... There's got to be a dungeon somewhere, damn it. Got to get those Surtling cores. Another beehive. Bit higher than that. Wait for the bee noises to die down and then somehow get all the way up to that roof. That's a bit of a... Can you parkour? Parkour! You can parkour. Sort of. Cool, that works. Right. I just want to go a bit further this way because I need to see if there is going to be more Black Forest, which is where it's most likely that I will find another dungeon. So I will follow the coast because that'll give me some idea of the extent of the area, and I might try and get that staggerly. Got him. Sweet. Oh, world save. What am I doing for wood now? 45. Alright, I can pretty much stop collecting wood now. Oh, I can stop collecting raspberries for a bit as well. Too many of them too. Alright, none of this is Black Forest. There's a bit over there. We'll go and have a look over there. But we will also check out these houses just in case there's something good. You never know. Although, like I said, I am running out of inventory space, so even if there is anything good, I might not have anywhere to put it. I don't know if you can farm raspberries. Can you farm raspberries? Maybe later. Maybe it's still too early in the game to do it. More feathers and more flint. That's alright. They stack on existing stacks, so that's cool. And I'm not overweight yet, so that's also fine. It's one of them amber pearls right now. I don't have space for that, so and I'd rather have that than necktails. I'd rather have that than necktails. That looks like an epic neck. But that's alright, not heaps interested in that right now either. Okay, so there is more Black Forest over here. That's good to know. There's a little chunk we might be able to find a dungeon in. Coins, more flint, another torch. I don't need yet another torch, so we'll leave that. Alright. Some Black Forest. Always deadly, always dangerous. Not always, but mostly. This will probably be something important. It's a big old building. There's normally skeleton guards or something around these. Some carrot seeds. I don't really have space for that either. Oops. Ow. I think I was hitting stone instead of the skeleton there. Right, that other one obviously can't work out how to get to me. Sometimes these stairs are blocked. They're not always built properly. And yeah, you can get stuck and be unable to climb. Yeah, he can't work it out. 'Cause we can work it out. Is that a Beatles song? Stone. I don't want stone. So there was nothing up here. That's a massive waste. Come on, I'm over here. Come and get some. Oh, not a great block. Much better. Gotta get those crits in. Must be overweight. No room in inventory for a skeleton trophy. I don't think I've ever got a skeleton trophy. Let's get rid of that in favour of a skeleton trophy. Alright, so not a dungeon. Some more thistle. Do you have a thistle? I don't need resin that much. Let's grab some thistles. Can make maypoles out of those, apparently. Yes, a big chunk of black forest. Copper vein? No, just a rock. Alright, so at least we know that if we come this way, there's a big chunk of black forest to explore. That may or may not contain the dungeon that we're looking for. Oh. Trees are so dense. I'm going to zoom in one more so I can maybe see better. Whoa! There's one of those Healy ones back there as well. So I really need to kill this before he starts healing him. Oh, damn. Out of stamina. I'm about to run out of food as well. I might just run. I don't think this is a good fight to be taking on. Quick. Got him. Oh yeah, there's definitely something cool there. Grey Dwarf Shaman will do that, and that'll burn. Oh, I am very low on health. I'm going to die really far from home. Ah, that's really disappointing. Because that's a long, long way to have to run back to get my gear. With no weapon or anything. I do have some backup armor, but that's it. So I'm definitely going to have to run all the way over there to get that back. That is going to suck. No skill drain, that's good. I'll take the backup armor, because that's what it was for. And then I'll have to, I don't know, throw it away when I get there. In fact, I won't. Let's run in our underwear. I'm going to put the backup armor back in the thing. In fact, I'm just going to throw the backup armor away right now. Running in your underwear feels like the right way to go about it. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. In the nutty. Not quite. Yeah, that's a long way. And I'm going to have to go around the coast too to get there. If I find raspberries and stuff, I'll pick them up for stamina on the way, but very good chance I just won't even find any of that stuff. I mean, I came this way before and I mostly cleared it up. I did kind of stop with the berries, so there might be some leftover berries. That being said... Oh, don't attack me. You go faster with no armor and equipment as well, so there's that going for it. Oh, it's just a neck. Weird glowy blue eyes had me worried for a moment. Still haven't seen any food. Yes, very annoying. We were doing so well. And then all of a sudden, bam. Brute and Shaman at the same time. Possibly because it was night. I do get the feeling now, having done it a few times, that perhaps the spawns are increased, not in number, but in difficulty at night compared to during the day. It does sort of somewhat give me that impression. Right, it's basically due north from here. No, it's not. Northeast. Alright, so here we are. Here's the Black Forest. It's another building. It's a nice bit of tin ore right there as well. Up, stops being Black Forest again for a bit. That's interesting. Oh, that's not a noise I want to hear. Nearly there. It's just up this ridge, apparently. Yes, it looked like a big chunk of Black Forest. It's actually not that big. They're surrounded by this much more forgiving bit of valley, wood, whatever it's called. Ancient Seed. What? There's no way to just quick grab everything? Oh, take all. That's what I'm after. Right. I definitely don't need that. I can do without those trophies. I don't need stones. I do want to keep the Ancient Seed, though. What else don't I need? I don't need that extra raspberry. Cool. Now comes the question, do I keep looking around for this dungeon or not? I really do need to find it. Even if I don't, you know, get it done this episode, I need to find it. I'm hearing something that sounds big and I'm worried it's a troll. And I'm just not seeing him. Oh no, it's just more greylings. Grey dwarves. Damn it. Every time I stop blocking, picked up whatever we could of that there. Pretty much overweight. Still haven't found a dungeon. Yep, that's just the one that talks about grey dwarves. And that is the coast again, I believe, yes. Not ideal. That was a pretty bad fight, but... see if there's anything up on these higher floors. Sounds like there's a skeleton up there. I haven't actually been able to see him yet. Nope, nothing good. Another bit of amber, some more arrows. Bit of a letdown, really. It's not copper, no. Little bits of low ground that you sometimes get are ruddy mysterious. Don't really know what the purpose of them are. Always got bits of fog in them. Alright, yes. There may not be a dungeon in this bit of Black Forest either. That's really disappointing. I really need those Surtling cores, and I'm just not having the luck that one would need. Might not get to raft today. I'm kind of tired, and now that I know I have to work tomorrow, I have to do things to prepare, so... but I could come back later. I mean, if I get everything done and I'm sort of not doing anything else. Already got a full inventory. I was considering getting that tin, but yeah, I've got a full inventory, so what's the point? It's not a big help without the damn charcoal. I need the charcoal kiln. There has to be... another damn dungeon somewhere. No. Now we're just getting out of the Black Forest again. Alright. What if I head that way? It's ominous the way you walk into the Black Forest and the music stops. Alright, it definitely continues further this way, so that's good. Because that means there's a possibility of a dungeon in this direction, perhaps. Perchance. Purchase. Percival. Perambulate. Pertinent. These are all the per words, I know. Yeah, and then it becomes that, which is not Black Forest, and not likely to hold a dungeon at all. So even though I thought it was bigger, it's not enough bigger to warrant... oh, I think there's no dungeon. How far am I going to have to go to find another dungeon? The next dungeon must be miles away. Yep, that's it. That's all the Black Forest they have for me. And there wasn't a dungeon in it. It's It's more than a little disappointing. Oh, free deer. Well, time to head back home. I think it was this way. Have to go around that bit of outline lake, so I think I need to go sort of across here. Apparently I hadn't been here. If there's a little dungeon hiding in this last little bit, perhaps. Could I be that lucky? Or unlucky, depending on how you look at it, that I just managed to not find it. Doesn't appear so. No, there's no dungeon here. There's a copper deposit, which I will mark because... should. Do dungeons respawn, perhaps? Oh, it's a log. Maybe dungeons refill? I don't know. I don't think so. I think even if the monsters respawn, there's virtually no way that the resources respawn, and henceforth I can't go into this dungeon that I've cleared and find more Surtling cores. Oh well, extra shift tomorrow, that's good. Extra money is always good. We like extra money because extra money means I get closer and closer to my thousands of dollars goal. About 8 to 9 grand is what I need, more than I currently have, which is a lot, I must admit. But I want good stuff, and then I want a safety net of a couple of grand as well, so that, you know, if there's an unexpected something, you know, I've got that extra just sitting there waiting to absorb that. Alright, we can definitely start heading northwest now. But yeah, it's always annoying to work on your days off, and especially when it's like in the middle of your days off. So, I mean, most people, you just get the weekend. So either day that if you work on your day off is, you know, it's not really in the middle. But in my case, it's right in the middle. But oh well. Like I said, the money is something I need and want. So we'll do it for the dollars. Not everybody does it for the dollars, but I do it for the dollars, because that's all I've got. I'd love to have one of those jobs where you go to work and you really love your job, but I don't. One of these days I might get one, we'll see. I mean, I've done pretty well at this job, I think, so far, so I think I might get good references if I ever leave, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'd go on to. I'm not really using my education in this job either. I mean, I have a bachelor's degree and I'm not doing anything even related, remotely related. So I could look into that. I have a Bachelor of Science, majoring in microbiology. I could look into actually working in labs. But I didn't like working in labs when I was doing the bachelor's. So that was sort of why I never actually used my degree. I realized I was super interested in the subject matter, which is why I went to uni to do it. That did not, however, translate to any interest in the professional side of that subject matter. I really wasn't actually interested in the jobs that come as a result of those subjects. I was just really interested in the theory behind everything. I thought it was really cool. And I enjoyed learning it, and I enjoyed, some parts of it, and everything about it that had anything to do with actually working in the field was not interesting. So, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, a lot of people really enjoy that kind of work, and good on them, and I wish them all the best. It's just not for me, I'm afraid. More money, more amber, more bones, more... what else we got here? Some deer hide, more scraps, more... I don't think there's anything else for this chest. What else we got here? Pearls. I might put the ancient seed in there because I wouldn't know where else that should go. Boar trophies. Thistle. It's a thistle. Where were the feathers? Feathers go there. What else have we got here? I've got some new trophies, so let's put that there because I don't know where else to put it. I don't know what to do with this ancient seed either. Supposedly I can make new things. Anything stick out there as new? Nope. Upgrades. I mean, I could do upgrades. I haven't done any upgrades before. None of that looks new, no? Beehives. I can make some more beehives. Let's make even more beehives. Oh, beehive. Because honey's a pretty sweet resource. That was not an intentional pun. Honey's a pretty good resource. Like, it doesn't last very long, but it is an excellent food. Like, it gives you a big bonus, but it doesn't last very long. It's its only downside. But yeah, in times of trouble, like if I'm going into a dungeon or something, I would probably use the short but powerful honey buff rather than the lesser fruit and mushroom. There we go, that should do it. In fact, that's one too many meat. We'll live. I'll just eat that one next is all. Yes, so did not find that dungeon that I really, really needed to find. Now I've got Luna extensions. So we've had Luna Stream Manager, Luna Directory, and Luna Extensions, and they've all followed me. And it hasn't increased my follower count in the slightest. So I've no idea whether that actually means anything or not. But anyway, if you are someone called Luna and you are trying to follow me on 3 accounts, thank you very much. That's an excessive amount of following. But we shall see. Well, that is going to do it for this Valheim stream, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. If you'd like to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button. If you'd like to know when I'm going to go live, hit that notification bell because it is random. I don't know when I'm going to have free time, and I sort of do this, fit it in around other things that I have to do. If you didn't like the video, hit the dislike button, that's what it's there for. If you do hit the dislike button, at least leave me a comment, let me know what it was about the video you didn't like so that I can improve in the future. Other than that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.